Hi, anyone and everyone. This is Kim, the Humble Hermit from Come As You Are Oracle. I'm going to do The Collective for today, Thursday, October 24th, 2024. You may follow me on the book, the Insta, the talk, or the tube, or not. Totally up to you. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it doesn't fit, don't make it fit. If some of it fits, fabulous. You know we're happy for you. If some of it does not, please just leave it on the table for someone else. We don't want you taking on energy that wasn't meant for you. Easy peasy. We're going to use the Twisted Oracle Twin Flames Exposed. But you guys know how I feel. It's not really just about Twin Flames. And you can get that off Etsy. We've got Timing Oracle deck, which I'm pretty sure I got off eBay for like 10 or 15 bucks. And then we've got Unspoken by Poster Girl. She has a TikTok account. You could probably look her up there and go from there. I think she technically sells it on her website, and then she used to have an Etsy store. And those are just for clarification, just in case we need them. And if not, then we don't. I hope everybody had a great Thursday. Ooh. We got one card on the table. I'm uploading the Collective Tarot right now. It was amazing. If you never watched the tarot, go watch the tarot. It was... I still can't believe it. The cards that fell out were freaking amazing. Oh my... Okay. We got 3 cards on the table, and they're not good. Like the tarot read was so good. And this is like, why you make me cry? Okay. 5 on the table. Oh, wow. Okay. Let me move this over because I'm running out of room over here. Those sideways cards. Horizontal cards. Okay, 5 on the table. I want to get about 10 cards or so. A little more, a little less. Doesn't matter. What is that big mountain? Ooh, baby, I love your way every day. I love that song. I really love that song. Is that Big Mountain? I can't remember what that group is called. I think it was on the Reality Bites soundtrack with Winona Ryder and Ethan Hawke, and that is it. If you ever watched the movie Reality Bites, if you never bought the soundtrack for that movie is one of my favorite soundtracks of all time. Seriously, Reality Bites. And if you've never seen it, you need to watch it. Winona Ryder and Ethan Hawke when they were younger, great movie, really great movie. Yeah, one of my favorite soundtracks. One of my other favorite soundtracks is Forrest Gump. My daddy taught me to love music from the 50s and the 60s. I can't help it. Okay. 6 on the table. Sorry, my nose is a little stuffy. It's been like this all day. And then I go to blow it and there's nothing there. But then I go to suck in snot. And it's like, oh, okay, suck in the snot. Well, where was the snot so I could blow it out? Make it make sense. Yeah, I already talked about this in the tarot reading. I have a hair in my shirt because there's something tickling my chest. I know you guys love all my comments. Hold on. Seriously, I can't. Like, there's got to be something there. Need some light. I can't see anything. The heck? Either I pulled it out or there was nothing there. I don't know. All right, we got 8 on the table. Let's do 2 more shuffles. Okay, we got 9 on the table. Okay, 1 last shuffle. Oh, that's a lot of cards. I think that's 13 cards. And then we got bottom of the deck still. Let me see. 9, 12. No, okay, it's 12. I thought it was a 4, but there was only 3. And then we got bottom of the deck. Hey, that was a card from yesterday. Okay, let me set this over here. I gotta move this around a little bit because it's like too... Before I read it to you guys, let me just organize it for myself. Because of my OC day. I was talking about that in the tarot reading too. Okay. We've got bad news. Oh no, bad news. What is the news? We got STD. That's definitely not good. Left you hanging. I was in a different department today, and I was we call it inducting, and I was surrounded by guys, really nice guys. All very nice guys. I love them to death. And one of them was talking about something, and then he mentioned him and his wife and getting busy. But like before they were married and they were dating and whatever, and he made a comment, and I looked at him and I said, and I bet you didn't use anything either. And he goes, well, it's not the same feeling. And I said, oh my god. I said you could not. I said to him, I said you could not do that nowadays. I said there's too much stuff going on out there for you to like behave like that. Seriously, like you need to protect yourself. Okay, did I say this? Telepathic communication. We've got sex addiction. We've got signs. We got love message. That was me sucking on the snot. Seriously, it doesn't even feel like there's anything in there. Where's it coming from? We've got living in the moment. Running. Twin flames. We've got no strings. We've got my way. And then bottom of the deck is wish. Feminine, masculine, take how it resonates. It doesn't really matter. So, I think this is someone from your past that you possibly might have believed was a twin flame. And or they believed they were your twin flame. Whoever this person is, they want to come back into your life. Like it's like their wish fulfillment. Maybe they're manifesting for it. Because I think that all of this is in the past. I mean, you could still be talking to this person, be in communication with this person, or not. Take how it resonates. But I feel like this is all in the past. Because I almost feel the need to like read it like backwards, if that makes sense. Like usually I read it, like usually I would start with this and go like down and around, if that makes sense. Now I feel like I should go like this. So I'm going to do that. And I'm going to hold up the cards again, as I say, pardon me, as I say it. This person from your past would be very much in their ego, selfish, stubborn, arrogant, prideful, very much my way or the highway. This would have been a person that you would have had like a no strings relationship with, friends with benefits, casual, that kind of thing, booty calls, whatever the kids call it nowadays. Again, someone that you might have thought was a twin flame, or both of you did. And that's not to say that you weren't, right? Like, you could be twin flames. Not on the same, you're just not on the same timeline. Let's just be honest. This person is a runner. I don't, so I mean, they could be a chaser and a runner. I mean, you would know that better than I, like if this person pursued you or not. Um, or if there was just like a mutual coming together. But I feel like whatever your connection was, however long you were together, they ran from it. Because this person is always living in the moment. Okay. Now, you guys might have, I'm not getting like in love, right? Like, ooh, I'm in love with you type message. It's more like they enjoyed your company, you enjoyed their company. You probably chatted a lot, texted each other a lot, that kind of thing. Cuz I'm seeing a lot of I'm seeing a lot of messages. But when they started to run, you might have seen that like taper off. You probably saw that taper off. Um there would have been signs with this person, red flags, intuition, dreams, clarity. Like you would have been possibly hearing things, seeing things, God, your angels, your dearly departed loved ones saying, hey, this joker ain't right for you. There's a joke at, whatever. Um, you might not have known it at the time, or maybe you did. Maybe you had a feeling. Again, maybe you had you got a little sign about it. This person probably most likely has some type of sex addiction. Um, and when we talk about sex addiction, let's just talk about sex addiction for a minute. We're not necessarily just talking about like I got to go out and fuck everything I see, right? Although typically that is usually what sex addiction, you know, what is represented there. But we're also talking about someone that could be, into BDSM, could be, into, like role play, or someone that um likes toy, like has fetishes with feet or nails or clothes, or like some type of sex addiction, because it doesn't just necessarily have to be the sex. It could be something they're addicted to that goes along with the sex. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, this person doesn't necessarily have to go out there and fuck everything they see, but when they do go out and get together with someone, like maybe they like feet, or maybe they like a feminine that dresses up like a schoolgirl, or you know what I'm saying? Like, there's something there. Okay, take how that resonates. The two of you might have had some type of telepathic communication. You might have been very in sync mentally, like you might have had some of the same thoughts, finished each other's sentences, that kind of thing. um you could have actually had you could have actually had dreams about each other, where you talked to each other in the dreams and then you both remembered them the next day. I mean, take how it resonates, because telepathic communication could be any number of things, or all the things. You know what I'm saying? This person left you hanging. They ran from you. Okay. No closure, no contact, it says left unread. It's left unread. But yeah, they might have ran from you. left you hanging. Now, the bad news STD. Let's talk about it. Because I feel like for some of you, I feel like it's going to be different for every person. Um, for some of you, this person might have ran. You guys, broke up, and maybe you found out you had an STD, and you figured it was from this person, and now you're pissed, right? um, Maybe this person called you and said, "Hey, I just want to let you know I found out I have an STD. Sorry, I didn't know." This could have been in the past. Again, depending on what your past is. This could have happened to you last week, whereas this could have happened to someone else 6 months ago. Whereas, for me, this was like 2 years ago. So take how that resonates. Like you could literally be hearing from someone saying, "Hey, sorry, I have an STD. You might be affected. I don't know. Go get checked." Or again, this could have been in the past. I'm also going to just say this. When those two cards fell out, like those, I knew those two cards went together. Um, and I don't know who, but for someone out there, and hopefully not you, but for someone out there, STDs are a regular occurrence. I picked up on that energy right away. Because when the bad news fell out, I already knew. I already knew the STD card was coming out. I could feel it. And we hardly ever get that card, you guys. We hardly ever get that card. Um, and when I saw both of them there together, I just kept thinking like, wow, how many times is this going to happen? Even though like this never happens in the read, you know what I mean? Like we hardly ever get that card. In my mind, I was thinking, wow, how many times is this going to happen? So there is somebody out there, and it doesn't have to be you, and it doesn't even necessarily have to be this runner. I mean, I don't know. There is someone out there that consistently has STDs. And I'm just going to say this with all the love in my heart. And don't get me wrong, I was out there wilding. um I didn't use protection all the time either. I'm just going to be honest. But now, like, okay, the tarot read was about like somebody's like person coming in. And I think I talked about this with you guys like the other night. Like, if my divine person were to come in for me, my divine counterpart, you best believe I would be making him double wrap that thing because like I'm at the point, like I'm not fucking around. Like I no. Like you put it on and you wear it. I don't care if you don't like how it feels. That's how it's happening. Because I'm done. I'm I no. I'm 44 years old. I am too old to be playing with my health like that. Absolutely not. No. Mm-mm. People that consistently fuck around and find out, like I don't know how you do it. I don't know how you think that it's okay to live like that. Like explain it to me because I'm not getting it. Like I told you guys before, I had 2 STD checks last year and they were both fine. I was fine and I got tested for everything. I was fine. I had one at the beginning of the year and I had one um after I was in that relationship with that guy. So I think I had it like in August, maybe beginning of September. Clean. Both of them were clean. Now, after being celibate for like a year, a little over a year, right? No. No. I do not want to ever have to do that again. And it's just giving blood and urine, right? It's like it's not like a big deal, but like seriously, like no. No, put the condom on. Like if you can't wear the condom, if you can't respect what I'm putting out there, then we're not sleeping together. As like no, it's fine. We don't have to do that. No. Mm-mm. I like I said, I just look at it this way, like I'm too damn old to be playing with my health. I have enough aches and pains being an old lady. Like I'm not gonna get some chlamydia or gonorrhea or something from some fly by night Joe or Joette. No, I'm not. No, no. And people that don't care, like I understand, like like you think you're gonna be fine and you don't realize, and one day you wake up and you have an STD and you're like, like I can't even believe, like I never thought it would happen to me. I understand that type of stupidity. We've all been there. I just said I've been there. But like for the person that knows, like the person that knows that they have STDs and then they still go out there and sleep with people unprotected and they get more STDs and they give more like I don't understand that mentality. So you want to kill the population? Like I don't am I allowed to say that on here? Like I don't get it. I don't get it. And I think what comes back to me for that is the fact that people just don't even care about themselves. First and foremost, you should always care about your own health. I don't want to say forget the other person, but seriously, first and foremost, you should care about your own health. You want to run around with an STD 24/7? Not to mention that when those things are untreated, like some of them are really disgusting. Like how could you especially for men, like cuz women, I mean, not to be weird or gross, but we can hide things with hair if we don't shave, kinda, sorta. But men, like, it's gross. Like, why would you want to? There's someone out there that like consistently has STDs and just does not give a shit. And it could be a man or a woman. I don't even know. Like, there's just an energy out there of someone consistently getting the call, "Hey, you tested positive again. Hey, just letting you know. Hey." It gives me the heebie-jeebies. I want to do some timing oracle because I just want to see like if and when this person's coming in. I'm not gonna do like messages or anything. There is no more time. Well, that could mean anything. Sorry, I should show you the card. I don't know what I was thinking. Let's do 2 more shuffles. Ooh, give it time. It's in the works. Yeah, because I want to meet this person again. Like, yeah. Yeah. Next spring. That was bottom of the deck. Give it time. It's in the works. So so there is no more time. Like, I feel like if this person wanted to come in, like they had an opportunity, and the opportunity is either literally right now or it's like like it's passing. Like it's now or it's never, you know? Like, sorry kid, there's no more time, like now or never. And I think for most of you, you're not going to hear from this person because they just wasted time. And the give it time, it's in the works. again, somebody that like they can't make up their mind. And why would you want them back? Because this, to me, this is describing how they were in the past. Are they still like this? Like if I shuffle these cards and I let them cleanse till tomorrow, and I come home and I do another read, I'm wondering if I do another read, will it be this person now? Because I feel like this is the person from then. Because like I said, the only thing like is you're their wish fulfillment. They want you back for whatever reason. I mean, there's nothing even out here other than the twin flame, like thinking you're a twin flame. There's really nothing even out here saying why they would want you back, why you should want them back next spring. The other only thing I can think of is that this person is maybe going to get on a healing journey and they're not going to be ready to come back in with some type of explanation until next spring. And again, the explanation would be I was addicted to sex. I had STDs. I couldn't tell you. I still felt the need to, wild out there. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't think there's anything that this person would tell you that's a surprise, especially with the telepathic communication and the signs card, because I feel like whoever you are, you're probably intuitive, highly so, and or psychic. So I feel like when you were in this shit, and I'm going to say it like that, when you were in this shit, like you already knew there was something wrong. For whatever reason, you stuck it out for however long you did. Whether that was days, weeks, months, whatever. But in the background, this person, because even if they didn't have an STD when they met you, they either had it before or they had it after because they were messing around. And I'm just going to say, like, the living in the moment card, I actually like this card because I think we should live in the moment. But when you pair this with bad news and STD and runner and no strings and sex addiction, it's not such a nice card. Like this person was living in the gutter, basically. And it's everybody's right to live their life however they want to live. I just think, again, why would you want to put your own life in danger? And never mind the fact that someone is or was out there putting a lot of other people's lives in danger. And I have no respect for that. Like, none. Because let me tell you something. I took those 2 tests last year. If they had turned up positive, I would have had to call every single person that I had unprotected sex with and say something. Now, granted, for me, that was a shorter list. That was a pretty short list, both times. But it's not fun. It's not fun. But there's no way on this earth that I could, in good conscience, like have a doctor tell me, oh, you got the clap, or you got this or that or the other. There's no way I could just take a pill and know that everything's going to be right in a couple of weeks and not say anything to the person that I was with that maybe I got it from or I gave it to. It doesn't matter. Like, I was out there risky just as everybody else was out there risky. So it really doesn't matter if it was them that gave it to me or I gave it to them. But telling them is the decent thing to do. And someone out there is like so far from decent, it's not even funny. And it's kind of weird. Like, I'm not really even um I'm not really even like hearing anything, but I feel nasty. Like just thinking about the bad news and the STD card, like I just feel nasty. Mm, yeah. Yeah. So the only thing I could think of is maybe this person is going to get on a healing journey and then want to come back to you. Because if this person is this way now, I mean, why would you, you know? Like, why would you? And then again, if they're still this way, they'd be prideful in their ego, arrogant, stubborn, selfish. They wouldn't care. They'd be like, well, you should love me because I'm so awesome. But are you, though? But are you? And with that comment, I think I'm going to leave it there because I can't really say anything else. I would just be repeating myself, as always. So I'm going to leave it there. I hope it resonated. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope, if anything, you found it entertaining. God, I hope this was just entertainment. You know, I always joke around that we never get this card, and then when it comes out, I always regret it. I always regret it. All right, I'm gonna leave it at that. I hope it resonated. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope, if anything, you found it entertaining. I hope everybody has a lovely Thursday evening. Tomorrow is Friday, and it's the weekend. I'm so excited. So excited. I'll talk to you later. Bye.